Sorry if I seem distracted. I'm watching a video of an authentic Italian pizza balloon.
What?
First question. What is an authentic Italian pizza balloon?
It's in the subreddit for stupid food. And it's this guy who, like, I guess you get the dough to, like, bubble up.
Oh, guys, this
like
is
a
great.
Dome.
What?
You get the dome to bubble up with the heat. And then, it's almost volcanic.
I don't think that there's going to be enough toppings in that dome.
I'll have to come back to that later.
What I'm picturing is the frog from Shrek that she like inflates and then ties a string around it.
It's a little bit like that, yeah.
But with pizza.
Yeah.
Is that animal abuse?
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
In Shrek specifically?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really mean to animals.
Yeah.
Shrek is not a good guy.
Hot take.
It's not a hot take. He's not a good guy.
He's very mean to that donkey.
He uses the fact that he's an outcast as an excuse to indulge in his most toxic tendencies. That is my firm statement, and I stand by it. Also, the only time he's been happy isn't when he's been married to Fiona, isn't when he's got a family. It's when he was handsome for a little bit of one movie. The only time he's been happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty happy when he was.
He was so happy.
Hot.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Explains why James is happy all the time. He's human Shrek.
I'm just beautiful Shrek.
As opposed to the rest of us who are all just Shrek.
I would say we're all just either Shreks or beautiful Shreks. There's only two personality types.
Shreks or beautiful Shreks. Nothing in between.
What are you?
Well, I think we all are beautiful Shreks. We have inner Shrek beauty.
This is a comedy podcast hosted by me, Elise Willems, featuring the comedic stylings of Zach Anner.
Hi.
Whoa, that was like a goose.
Did you go through puberty? What happened?
I don't know. I think one of them went back up.
James
Elevator
Willems.
Hi.
And AJ LaCasio.
Huh.
That was a goose.
Yeah, that was a goose. You sounded like you were migrating south. I miss that sound. Around fall in New Jersey, you'd always hear the geese migrating, and you'd hear like, and it was always in the distance, and then we'd run around the soccer field, which was covered in goose poop.
See, I would hate that noise because for like 2 weeks during the summer when the geese weren't there, the goose shit would go away.
Yeah.
And then when they would come back, it would be like, oh no, can't go across the field anymore.
You were just expected to run through it in my school.
Your chair, too, you can't have goose shit all over the
No,
tires.
you can't. You can't take these tires off. They're not shoes.
Tires aren't shoes. As someone, no one's really approached that, have they? Where it's like you have your inside tires and your outside tires, right?
I would like that. I would love that.
That should be a thing.
Is that a thing that you could have for
No,
wheelchair?
it's not.
Oh.
Because it's too long. If you could just pop them on and off, then you could be like, oh, these are my slipper wheels.
They should. I mean, if we could figure out how to like,
if you could come in and then back the chair up into something like when a Roomba docks, you back it in, and then whatever that system is, it just goes and then puts new ones on, like an Iron Man,
like they do in cars, in the Cars ride.
Yeah,
like in the Cars ride,
just like that.
That's what I was thinking. Just
Not
like
a pit
in the
crew
Cars
on a
ride.
racetrack.
No,
your clean wheels,
racers. That's it.
Elise,
so in Cars,
okay,
in Cars,
yes,
they have other cars that clean the cars, right? Like if you went through a car wash in Cars, you'd have a car that's like going. But that'd be like if we were like, wash me. If we just went somewhere and there was someone there and then you just were lying on your back and then they were just like quickly spraying
we get
you.
massages.
It's called a sponge bath, James.
Yeah, I've never gotten a sponge
Who
bath.
cleans the cars that clean the cars?
They have to go to other car washes, I guess.
It's like a doctor's doctor.
Yeah, like
Do
a doctor's
cars
doctor.
eat gears and nuts and bolts?
No, they drink gasoline. Don't be ridiculous.
It's the only thing they consume is the
Is that it?
gasoline.
I mean,
Right,
what is it like a really fancy meal? Is it an oil change? Or is that even
No.
food?
That's like a colonoscopy
Yeah, I was
for
saying
them.
that's like
yeah.
getting your
That's a
prostate
Michelin
massage.
star.
Oh.
Meal.
Do they eat?
Is there's
How do they feel?
Maybe I'm crazy, but in my mind I can totally picture Lightning McQueen sucking on gasoline like a baby bottle.
Works. I don't think that's how that works.
It's got to be in one of the movies.
No.
I see him going.
Because
No.
there's some little 5-year-old who dresses up like Lightning McQueen, goes to a gas station and sucks on the diesel.
Yeah, but then in the thing in my memory, he sucks on it, and then he comes off his still all around his lips.
I don't think.
And then he
I
looks
think
into
this
the
is
camera
fake.
and he goes, "Don't be like me, kids." And he goes back to sucking.
Don't think it's real.
I think this is from your old Funhouse days when you would. What was it? Looking at the cartoon porn.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do the cars die in the car universe?
Yeah,
Yeah,
His
right.
Doc died.
Did he?
Yeah.
Spoiler. Jeez.
Could they?
Car
But can't they
spoiler.
refurbish him? Can't they like fill
Yeah.
him with other
They ship
parts?
Theseus him.
Yeah, that's yeah.
It's not the same car.
How do they feel about electric cars?
Yeah, Paul Newman gets he gets refurbished and he becomes Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
So is the junkyard basically the car's graveyard?
Yeah.
Or is it basically like an organ donor like land where it's just tons of
Well, you know,
your
I recently
new
got my
door.
typewriter repaired, and the guy that repaired it, he basically strips other typewriters for parts to repair
Mhm.
the.
How do those
typewriters.
other typewriters feel about that? Because in the hit Pixar movie Typewriter,
Mhm.
all those typewriters have feelings. Electric cars. Not that this is not.
I believe
How
it's
do they feel
covering
about
cars too?
them? Do they have an
Doesn't
electric
Cars
car?
2
And
have some sort of isn't the main bad guy an alternative fuel car
that's a threat to Dino Co.
Wow.
that turns out is to be the villain? Sorry about spoiling
like solar
Cars 2, but I'm pretty
Ooh, a
sure he's
solar
an
car.
alternative fuel vehicle. That's like, we're
Electric
doing this to
vehicle?
showcase alternative fuels, and then at the end it turns out that he's the bad guy.
Wow.
And he's been using gas
Oh.
the whole time. I don't know whether that's
Maybe
true.
I don't
He's
know.
gaslighting them.
I guess.
Oh,
Wow,
my God.
gaslighting McQueen.
Yeah.
First question:
Oh,
Saturn. Saturn.
Yes,
Speaking
Saturn.
of gas,
Saturn is the sixth planet from the sun, a gas giant famous for its prominent ring system, and the second largest planet in our solar system after Jupiter.
true.
All right. What else have you got?
It's also the farthest planet from the sun that was discovered by the unaided human eye, dating back to ancient times.
True.
True. Also,
Okay. Yeah.
Saturn was named after the scythe-wielding god Saturn, who is the Roman equivalent of the Greek god Cronus. Saturn is known as the god of what? I gave you a little bit of background
That was
information.
too much info.
I gave you a lot of background
if
info
it's
there.
Cronus, I know a Cronus is the god of
Cronuts.
Cronus.
The
Cronus.
Guillermo del
Donut.
Toro
First
movie.
person to make a layered kind of puff
Donut
pastry
croissant.
into the shape of a sphere
Yeah.
or whatever.
Delicious. A horn.
But I feel like it's Saturn. Well, is the make of cars, right? The Saturn vehicles.
Yeah, that is the thing.
Yeah.
So that's probably what he was all about. He was all about cars.
God.
What kind of car is that?
Wait,
It's a Saturn. Do you remember those ads?
No, not at all.
I do.
You'd be
I
like,
do.
oh my gosh, look at those! Look at how great this car is. Gotta roll your window down and shout.
Were they fearful when they said the Saturn?
No,
It's a
everyone was
Saturn.
excited.
Run!
It's a Saturn.
It's got faulty wiring.
It's gonna ring your.
It's like Christine. It comes for you.
Yeah, all Saturns.
So you think he was the Roman god of the Cars cinematic universe?
Yes,
He created them.
He created them.
Okay.
He's the one who came up with the idea of Lightning McQueen sucking on the gas.
I don't remember that scene. That must have
in
been.
there.
Is
It's
it must
in
be
there,
in
guys.
the special
in the
features.
code.
In
Put
the
the time code
Cars
down below.
universe, is the driver's license a birth certificate?
Ooh.
Uh,
do they reach a certain age, or
I don't
do
think-
they
you don't
need
have
a driver's license?
You don't have drivers. That we don't have like walking licenses.
Do they ever open their doors? Like, do the cars ever swing a door open and someone's like, "Oh, you have seats inside
No.
you. What are those for?"
You get put on a sex offenders list for that.
If you open your, but in private, do they open their doors and does he go, "I don't know what that is. What are those tiny seats for? Must be some sort of thing that I've never seen because it's for
Wow.
people."
Mater, wow, you
Wow.
got seats inside you, Mater. Wow.
Wait, is that
Um,
that's Owen Wilson?
He
That's-
goes, oh gosh, I don't know, like McQueen. How does Mater sound?
That was
you
it.
nailed it. You got it.
Oh gosh, oh gee golly
No,
gee.
He's like redneck.
like this. We got Lightning
Oh, yeah, we got Lightning McQueen. Yeah.
Oh, doggummit, Gargan.
There's a point in Cars. Is this whole episode going to be about cars?
Yes.
There's a point in Cars where Lightning McQueen is like sleeping inside the big rig that drags him around. John Ratzenberger plays his like.
Wait, he gets inside another car?
And so that's what I'm going to say. He goes into the back because, when they transport race cars, they're normally in the back of a semi-truck.
I have an answer for this.
I also have an answer for it too. I'm not going where you think I'm going to go.
Okay,
I'm not saying he's sitting inside his belly or nothing like that. That's not what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
But what I am going to say is that the front part, right? The rig,
yes,
is the being.
Is the yes?
Is the
Okay,
being.
okay. The
But
back.
it still means that Lightning McQueen is sitting in the back of a thing that a being is essentially dragging behind him. So it'd be like if I was like, all right, Zach, let's go get some coffee.
Get in the bag.
And then Zach rolled up onto a wagon and then I just pulled the thing over the back of my shoulders and Zach's taking a nap as I'm dragging the wagon down the road.
I just assumed that it would be a trash bag.
Yeah,
in this scenario, it is.
Yeah, in this scenario.
I definitely thought it would be his belly.
I'm just curious if do we see seats? That's what I want. Because then what to them? Is it like us with Ancient Aliens talking about the pyramids in the last episode? Do we look at seats and go, what are these for?
Just Google
as a car.
Google the illustrations that someone made years ago about what the cars people look like. It's human beings inside.
It's a human being.
And they have projectors that project their eyes. And they're just basically on like in a fetal position in there, just being
they're basically in the Matrix. There's a solid waste removal tube.
Yeah.
Oh,
the exhaust.
And a bioengineered human-based core. And then they have a neural interface to car electrical system that's like over their head.
This is the kind of stuff that like, if this was let's say the 50s or the 70s, no one would question what was inside the car. But now that we're in the memification world where we have to question everything, you have to know what's inside those cars. We want to know what is
cross section.
There's too many questions, and that's why
it's ever since they made those large Marvel Anatomy books. Remember when they were like Marvel Anatomy? This is what the Hulk looks like from the inside, and I'm like,
what
now?
Yeah.
You've never seen these?
Are you sure these are books and
these are Marvel
magazines?
Published books? Yes. The cross section of Black Widow. There it is. We can see it.
Did they do humans? I feel like I remember seeing books that broke down the heroes, but I don't remember seeing them cut the Hulk in half.
There's an episode of Cars on the Road where Mater opens his door, but we don't see inside because it's just kind of
dark.
Face on. So you can't.
Interesting that they had to think about this and be like, because the dog, you would imagine that's like the arms, like an appendage that they could use to knock things around.
Their tires. Their tires.
I guess that's true. They do.
That's like your ears. It's like if you batted someone away by flicking
Also, a screen cap from the 5th episode of Cars on the Road shows a convertible with its trunk open, revealing the foamy bat. Wait,
what?
Why is this mark not safe for work?
The foamy,
revealing the foamy back of its seating area.
There's butt cheeks. There's two big cars' butt cheeks.
You're saying foamy as in like the seats?
World War II happened in the Cars universe?
Oh my God.
We've talked about the Cars universe. They have all the history of the Cars universe.
Was there?
There was a Cars Adolf Hitler.
I don't know what to think of any of this. I'm so lost because you can't the point of Cars is to tell a cute story with cars.
Yeah.
And that's as far as we're supposed to think about it.
We don't ask what the inanimate toys of Toy Story look like inside.
No. Well, because we know that they're toys. So in our world, we go, they're toys and through, because what's that guy opens up like Woody and they have toy inside.
But it's like also, it's in our universe, the Toy Story universe. The Cars universe is not a human.
It's a whole different thing.
That could be a whole first human in the Cars universe could be Cars 5 or whatever. Like, because that would be basically like Spider in Avatar. He's like the one human with the Na'vi is the one person has to figure out, I can't drink gasoline like Lightning McQueen. I need human food, and he has to do the whole thing.
Or he evolves to
become
to drink gasoline.
Oh,
that's the theory. The theory is that the Cars universe takes place in the far future.
Okay,
where human beings have, to avoid the elements of the post-apocalyptic world that they created for themselves, now have to hide inside cars.
That's why. Wow, ka-chow.
Yeah, ka-chow.
Okay, so Cronus.
Well,
oh my God, Saturn.
Saturn, yeah, Saturn, who's like the Roman equivalent of the Greek god Cronus.
So then I'm gonna say time.
Time.
God of time.
Ooh, I feel like time was maybe a concept we were not as as fixated on. But I mean, what I'm thinking of Saturnalia, it's not Bacchus, god of wine. It wasn't. Is he related? Because there's always the Greek, Roman versions of things.
That's what she's saying. Cronus and
I'll say wine because I'm too tired.
Because you like to party. Saturnalia.
Like to party. Saturnalia, exactly. Love to party. I'm exhausted after that Cars conversation.
It's not over.
It's not because I have questions.
His name isn't Adolf Hitler. It was Adolf Hit and Run. That's what he was.
Oh my God.
So did they have wars over oil and stuff? Was that like, I mean, how much is this history alluded to? Because I've only seen the first one.
Are there races? Because we know there are races, but are there races?
Well, the makes and models. What?
Well, they're all different colors all the time. So I feel like they have to be pretty open unless they're like, we don't care for the Saturn make of, or do they have makes?
Well, but I'm saying like this Lightning McQueen is a race car and he's held in higher regard. Like the people that come to see him aren't also race cars. So is there like a
Mater is a
hierarchy?
Pickup truck, right?
Yeah, and he's looked down upon by society.
Oh my God. Do they have, like, is he a McLaren or something? Like, is there a Mercedes?
I don't think so.
There's no brands, but I do think they have theories on what Lightning McQueen is like. They're based on real cars.
Can they read?
Can they read? Yes, they must.
Of course.
They have signage.
They have to read.
Yeah,
they have to
read rusty
street signs.
But do they
exits.
just know the signs? They just know stop.
Do we just know the signs?
Yeah. Whoa.
Like when you're a little kid, you know a stop sign.
No, but they have to read like, exit 45, highway 51. They have to read.
This is a very deep rabbit hole. We could just start a whole conversation.
It does make me think, is there, for education, are there just roadside that are just like a paragraph of a famous book? And you just keep reading as you're driving. Along.
That's how you go.
Oh my God, their windshields are their eyes.
Yeah.
So if their windshield breaks, are they just driving blindly?
Do they put on big glasses? If their windshield cracks, do they get a giant pair of glasses?
They have corrective lenses.
Zach, any additional thoughts of the Roman?
Oh, Zach disappeared.
God, Saturn, what he's the god of?
No.
So James kind of touched on it. He's the Roman god of agriculture and abundance, and consequently time, because agriculture is so intrinsically linked to the seasons and harvest.
Abundance sounds like wine time to me.
He was the father of Jupiter, Neptune, and Juno, among others. His legacy includes the lively December festival of Saturnalia and the naming of Saturday. He was exiled from Olympus by Jupiter and came to Latium, Italy, essentially, to teach the locals farming and how to grow grapes.
Yeah, they just stole everything from the Greeks.
Grapes?
Because Kronos,
like wine?
Yeah.
Kronos was the Titan god, and then he had all those kids that were powerful gods like Zeus and all them, and he started eating them because he was worried that they were going to kill him, and then Zeus popped out of his belly and said, I'll kill your ass, dad.
Yeah, and there's that really famous painting from the 19th century of Saturn eating eating Jupiter, maybe. And he's got these like bulging eyes. It's pretty creepy.
It's great because it looks like it's an oil painting, I think, but it looks like someone caught a Polaroid of someone. Like it looks like he saw the flash.
Would cars only do oil painting?
Because they have water. They could do acrylic.
Do they drink water?
They have water.
It's just mixed. It's all mixed.
So
it's like a nutrient paste.
What would they paint with? Do they use their mouth to hold the brush? Do they use a wheel? Do they stick it in their exhaust and like spray it on the canvas? Do they have spray guns? Do they have stores? Is there a Walmart?
They have spray guns because when you get on the car's ride, at some point they go.
I think if I was working in a writer's room on a Cars movie or a Cars series, I would go crazy.
You'd have to hospitalize me.
Yeah, I'd have like a serial killer or like a FBI tracking board trying to figure, and I would have too many questions.
Yeah.
And I don't think John Lasseter put that much thought into it.
I can guarantee you he did not. I've seen Cars.
I like the idea. I mean, obviously they just went, guys, it's just fun and silly and the car goes vroom vroom and we like it. And I love that on that level. I love the idea of being like, no, don't think about it. It's just funny and fun. But if you think about it for even a second, it'll blow your mind up. Like we cannot in the same way we cannot like deal with the cosmos.
No.
I can't deal with the implications of cars.
That's how I feel.
It's too deep.
No. Don't funk with my heart. Remember that song?
Sure.
Black Eyed Peas?
Yeah.
Just because he said that?
No, you remember the Black Eyed Peas?
Yes. Yeah. Is this the next question happening to us?
What's the connection between the Duchess herself, Singer Fergie.
Yeah, we got it.
Of the Black Eyed Peas.
Uh-huh.
And the Peanuts cartoon. You know, Charles Schultz, Charlie Brown and the gang. What's the connection there?
When Fergie dances, she only does moves from the Christmas play. Christmas play. So it's only one of those different moves that are done there.
Pointing up with her nose in the air.
Well, yeah, there's the kid that turns from side to side.
You're the
setting
expert.
his chin forward. Yeah, I am kind of the expert.
Doing
There's
the hair floppy.
There's the head bang back and forth and stuff. There's the one-handed cartwheel.
Worked really well in the 2000s, but not so much now.
What?
To do that
I feel like the Black Eyed, because she's no longer a member of the Black Eyed Peas.
No.
Is she not?
No. I think they replaced, they have a new singer maybe now.
Yes.
I looked to Zach because I know he's going to know.
Yeah, we defer to you.
Yeah. It's, I don't know her name, but I think they rotate female singers.
Oh.
I don't want to offend the Black Eyed Peas, but it's bold of them to get rid of one of the only other members that we know the name of.
I don't know that they got rid of her. Maybe she went solo.
I think she went solo. She went
and to let her go.
She said, I only want to sing national anthems now.
You go, anything you want, Fergie, we'll give it to you. Because I'm Will.i.am. And these are two other members.
Apple D and Papa.
What'd you say? Abeladine and Bobo?
Avril Lavigne.
And Papillon.
Apple D and
Papa.
I don't remember their names.
Those are my favorite members. Apple Dean and TGI Fridays. Those are the fourth member.
Paula Dean.
Paula Dean and TGI Fridays. They're my favorite other members. They're both legumes. Legumes. You got the Black Eyed Peas and Peanuts, both legumes.
Oh.
Wow.
So
that's a good answer.
That's the answer.
Well, specifically the Duchess.
So tell me about the Duchess. what kind of royalty are you?
Let's see. I wonder.
If your mic was any further away, it would be in another room.
It's fine.
You were stretching backwards. You were like, I wonder, as you stretched all the way.
Was she ever? Did she write her songs as cartoons first?
What?
What is that even?
What is that? Like Cool World? Like she was a cartoon woman?
Did she write her songs as cartoons?
Wait,
first?
like all the lyrics were.
She didn't write lyrics. She just had
funny papers,
comic strips. Of like, oh yeah, this is going to be a song about there's a boom boom pow, right? That's a Black Eyed Peas, and that's like, oh, what are some sounds that the Peanuts characters would make? Boom boom and pow when
Charlie punches Snoopy.
When Lucy punches Charlie Brown and Snoopy goes, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, we got that. We understood you didn't know.
You're thinking of 60s Batman. I don't think Boom Boom Pow was ever uttered in the Peanuts. As a big Peanuts fan.
It's a Black Eyed Peas song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know it's a Black Eyed Peas song, but I feel like what AJ's saying is it's not very likely to have appeared. That phrasing seems unlikely to have appeared in Peanuts. Also, the idea that someone would say, I have an idea for a song, but I need to write it as a cartoon first.
Why is that not? I mean...
it's psychotic.
It's a Temple Grandin scenario.
It's a what?
It's a Temple Grandin.
Temple Grandin.
Isn't that what you have in your fridge?
Is that one of the other
Those
members?
are Shirley Temples.
No, Temple Grandin is she learned how to communicate with animals, but she doesn't think in words. She thinks in images.
Okay.
This is all new to
That's
me.
what
I don't know.
Fergie has.
Is it like synesthesia where you see like numbers or colors and stuff like that?
Kind of, but it's more about empathy with cows.
Wow. It's like the movie Arrival.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm going to say she voiced like Sally as a kid would be my honest answer. Is I bet you, because she's a singer, she was probably a performer or a child actor, was like voiced one of the kids or something in a special. She was in Happy Easter Charlie Brown in the 80s. She was in that one where they go to camp or Snoopy disappears.
Camp Snoopy?
There's not camp. It's like there's one where they go to
going
camp.
to Camp Charlie Brown.
So you're saying that Elise would go through the trouble of asking a trivia question, and it wouldn't be something really unique, like she
like Boom Pow?
Yeah, like she thinks of song lyrics in terms of cartoons.
I mean, I don't think anyone. I don't know what to say at this point. I feel like I've witnessed a drive-by of information. Yeah, give us an answer.
Well, I do feel pretty insulted. Thank you, Zach, for standing up for my honor there. But AJ is a piggy who snuffled out the correct answer once again.
Hell yes.
Might be the piggy of the podcast so far.
Well, he got Saturn
was not correct.
Back in the 1980s, then 10-year-old Fergie voiced Charlie Brown's little sister Sally.
Oh my God, I got Sally right too. Wow, that's which special was it?
Maybe all of them. Who knows?
No, it's not all of them.
She wasn't alive.
Could be all of them.
Wait, I need to know. I want to know.
Probably Thanksgiving. Hey, it was Thanksgiving, AJ. Now you have your answer.
Thank you so much, James.
I'll Google it.
Was it the Boom Pow episode?
Yeah.
Where Sally beats the crap out of Charlie Brown and they
voiced her in It's Flash Beagle, Charlie Brown, 1984, Snoopy's Getting Married, Charlie Brown, 1985, and 4 episodes of the Charlie Brown and Snoopy Show.
What? I've never heard of any of that. Snoopy's getting married? To what?
That should have been
Woodstock.
the full title.
Yeah. No, Snoopy doesn't marry Woodstock. They're just good friends.
Married.
Snoopy's getting just about. I got the new Charlie Brown. It's called Snoopy's Getting Married. ... To what?
Okay. Snoopy is performing guard duty for Peppermint Patty, but gets sidetracked when he meets a beautiful poodle named Genevieve.
A poodle.
Oh, I know.
I was just saying that. I do remember that.
Soon after, Snoopy decides to get married and wants his brother Spike to be the best beagle at his
Your
marriage.
favorite character.
I love Spike.
Resulting in Spike traveling a long way from Needles, California, and trying to earn money by competing in a dog race. Only to be disqualified for being a beagle and not a greyhound. Snoopy is excited but grows nervous at the prospect of marriage, acting miserable at his own bachelor party.
As the stripper grinds on his lap, he's just somberly looking
miserable.
We're in a casino. He just.
That's so funny.
But and his kids' voices too. So it's like Linus going like, Snoopy, are you having fun? They say a bachelor party is a man's way of finding himself before marriage and settling down.
Yeah. Because Snoopy talks, but he goes like, right? He has like a weird
stripper because she's technically an adult.
She's an adult.
So she's like,
oh my God. You don't, but you also don't see her.
You just see.
You can't. Can you even see legs? I don't think we see any adult in any capacity in the child. It's almost calls into question. It's like the Cars universe. Where are the adults?
You only see the legs, and then you just see a bra fall to the ground,
and it's massive.
And then you just see panties fall to the ground,
and Snoopy goes, wah! That noise that he makes,
miserable at his own bachelor party, even breaking down in tears before the wedding, hours before the wedding.
I need to see this.
I have seen
At the ceremony, everything is in order until it seems Genevieve is late. Lucy soon arrives with news that Genevieve fell in love with a golden retriever and ran off with him.
Oh my
meaning
God.
the wedding is... You could make anything for kids in the 80s.
That's horrible. I thought she was going to say that Genevieve was hit by a car.
Snoopy is Okay, also, Snoopy is heartbroken at first, but soon lights up at the prospect of remaining a bachelor and enjoys salad with Woodstock roommates.
Yeah,
roommates.
Okay.
Enjoys a salad with Woodstock. Boy, if I ever get left at the altar... And I'm just like, hey, at least I could eat salad.
Enjoyed a salad with James.
With James.
Yeah.
Spike returns home to his residence, a giant hollowed out cactus with electricity and modern amenities.
I've seen this.
I love that they pointed that out.
And then the show ends with Snoopy eating the wedding cake by himself.
Would you say Ryan Haley is the real life Spike?
He's close to it. Yeah. He's kind of like a wandering soul.
Who lives in a cactus with electricity.
Unfazed mostly by the world.
Yeah, they just look very similar.
Yeah.
Incredible.
God, that's so... And the name of the special is Snoopy got married, ... To what? To what?
And this description does not mention Charlie Brown once in it.
Yeah.
So what the hell is Charlie?
My dog is getting married? Just Charlie Brown, who already has enough anxiety, is like, oh, my dog's leaving me for a poodle.
Well, that's how most of those Peanut specials are. It's like, it's Christmas, Charlie Brown. And then you read the summary, it goes, Linus is really wrestling with like...
Also, would Charlie have to plan the bachelor party since he's the best man, but he's a child, so it's extraordinarily difficult for him?
Well, Spike was the best man.
Oh, that sucks for Charlie Brown even more. His best friend.
The best man.
Yeah, his man's best friend, Charlie Brown's best friend, didn't make him the best man in his wedding. It's his absent cousin.
And
Spike.
you know that Charlie Brown would have made Snoopy his best man if he would ever be.
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
Because he has no one else.
And Linus would have been the person to marry them. Yeah.
I didn't make it too religious.
Very religious.
Oh, so religious. It
Here in the eyes of God, our Lord.
Incredible.
All right, you hold a fucking blanket everywhere you go.
Why did Wes Craven decide to make Freddy Krueger's sweater red and green striped?
Because he loves Christmas.
Oh,
he's a big Christmas fan.
Maybe what's a Christmas?
I just want a little Christmas in here. Much how I insert Halloween into all conversations.
I can't sleep. I'm so excited for Christmas. Because in Nightmare on Elm Street, they can't go to sleep.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. He was thinking night before Christmas. And it's just like, Nightmare Before Christmas. He came up with that name first. It was supposed to originally take place in Christmas time. And
that actually would make sense on some level.
In a Santa's village.
Okay.
So Tim Burton stole it.
Yep. Tim Burton, just a thief. He didn't even... Well, we all know he didn't direct to that film either. So
Henry Selick. Red and green. I would bet it has something to do with something silly like the color temperature of the whole film is like, it's all these colors. So red and green will really pop.
I think you are right. I think you're right about Christmas.
Oh, okay.
I want to say it's because his whole thing was he would like get kids and murder children. Because he wanted to seem like a good person around kids, he made himself seem like a Christmassy guy. I feel like it does kind of have a disarming nature to it. I think you might have snuffled out the right answer.
Hey, what if Freddy Krueger just liked those colors?
I'm just a big fan of these colors, bitch.
Yeah. It's bitch to everything he says.
I mean, it also is just... I don't know. I mean, I guess this is retroactive thinking, is the idea of it being just these solid, like very iconic colors that go well together. It's like, that's, I don't know. When I think of when I see anyone in anything like that, I'm like, it's Freddy Krueger.
His dirty striped sweater.
Was he killing kids in the beginning? Because I thought that was the thing that he became more and more deviant as it went on. I thought he was just a killer, period.
He was taking revenge on the parents that burned him alive. So
because
he was killing
their children. Killing their kids.
But he wasn't...
Living Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger, the man who was just a janitor, was killing kids.
Was he though? I thought he was falsely accused.
Yeah. Child molester.
He was
well, I'm thinking of the opposite.
They've done different versions of the lore.
Okay.
Kind of. Yeah, kind of. But basically, he was a child murderer and child abuser. And so then the parents, when they found out, he got they tried to arrest him. There was no justice. And so the parents went and then they did their own brand of vigilante justice and they burned him to death. But that violent death allowed him to come back into the nightmares of the
son of 100 maniacs. The cursed son of 100.
There's so much retro.
I'll be more specific that maybe the sweater is the sweater he died in, and he was just having like a little Christmas get together.
It was Christmas
by himself in his hut.
Could you imagine if that was laundry day and he didn't like that? That was like his
I hate this sweater.
Yeah.
I look like a bitch in it.
But then he died in it, and it's like, oh God.
Well, that's the question you always think about when you die. Are you stuck in the paint job you had when your car crashed?
The Fortnite skin. Yeah. I was stuck in the paint job.
Yeah. In the Cars universe, what paint job you have, is that the paint job you have in the Cars heaven?
Are there ghosts? Are there ghosts in the Cars universe?
There's definitely haunted Cars shorts. I'm pretty sure
that's true. They're Halloween.
Shorts. So that means that you can come back as a Cars ghost.
And what would that be?
Are you born full-sized as a car?
Oh, I can't. Yeah,
do you start as a small car and then slowly grow?
Is it just a little tire with eyes that rolls out?
Are there children?
I would say, is every car's parent just a factory? Just a giant factory that's just essentially the equivalent of a master mold, just and just another
like
car
the Queen Alien.
Up, and they're like, more, the population needs to grow. But it's sentient too, so the factory is just
it's like the way that Urukai are born in Two Towers.
Full formed.
Pods fully formed.
I shall call you Lightning.
I really liked what you were saying about the color grading, because that would be an interesting 80s thing, right?
Yeah,
really what happened was Wes Craven apparently read in Scientific American that the human eye doesn't like that combination of colors. Doesn't like that combination of colors. So he wanted to make
Christmas.
He wanted to make people feel uneasy by it.
Wait a minute. Wait. No.
Maybe those specific red and greens.
Maybe. But I'm very confused because you see red and green, you think Christmas. Lots of people love Christmas. I don't get how.
Well, apparently the human eye and brain dislike processing red and green simultaneously because they are opponent colors that share overlapping photoreceptor channels, L cones and M cones. That means the brain cannot easily receive a reddish green color. But I wonder, you would think with Christmas.
Yeah, I think it overrides it. Whatever that is, Christmas wins.
There's something. Yeah. And I wonder if taking those out of the context of Christmas makes them uneasy to look at.
If it was like neon yellow and neon green he was wearing, I'd be like, oh, don't like those together. That is too violent for my, but also it'd be kind of ridiculous. I don't agree.
Interesting.
All right, well,
I don't agree with Wes Craven.
I guess it worked.
Yeah.
I think all of our answers were more interesting than the actual answer.
Tell it to Wes. You can't. We've lost him.
Oh.
One of my favorites. Cabbage Patch Kids.
Yes.
Did you guys see Patch Kids when you were growing up?
Did we see them like in the wild?
Did you have one?
I think
just running past the windows.
May have had one.
There were these little cherubic cheeked dolls, plastic heads, and
They're ugly.
They were ugly.
Hideous.
I didn't like them.
Even
they were the biggest toy in the world.
Biggest toy.
I'm fascinated by the creation of them as someone who has created toys now. Like it's weird to me that took off and they created such a frenzy around it. And they're a fascinating bit of culture.
Well, I mean, Labubus are ugly.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. They also, there's also a whole thing where the guy who quote invented Cabbage Patch Kids found, there was a woman selling them on the side of the road who had handmade these and there's a whole mini documentary. Yeah. The idea for them, he took the likeness and allegedly took the likeness of them from these dolls and then repurposed them to be more commercialized.
Like how Monopoly was stolen from a woman. It's
an interesting, and I don't think I don't know if she's still alive or not, but I'm pretty sure they didn't do anything to it's very sad.
That's about right.
Well, they became the hottest toy of the 1980s and came with a ton of supplementary lore. The dolls were hatched from cabbage patches, and according to the lore, if they weren't adopted by a child, what would happen to them?
They'd be put inside of a car attached to the electrical system.
Oh, man. They grow into horrible cabbage creatures.
I think they got ground up, put fertilizer for the next batch.
Ooh.
You just grind them up and then sprinkle them on the soil for the next cabbages to grow. That's what I think.
Listen, if you don't come adopt these babies, we're going to grind them up, feed them to other babies. That's how the commercial, every time a commercial comes, we'll kill all these Cabbage Patch Kids, turn them into new ones until you love them.
Babies feeding babies.
Yeah, babies feeding babies.
I mean, really, it's good for the economy. It's good for the soil. Only cabbage babies, though, because, they're made of cabbage, right? So really...
No, it's flesh and bone.
Oh, okay.
It's the cabbage is the perfect womb for a flesh and bone creature to come from. So
if you bisect a Cabbage Patch child, are they full of cabbage or full of human parts?
Okay, I'm reading up on this.
All right.
It's flesh.
It's flesh? Okay.
Yeah, flesh.
We should outsource our children making to Cabbage Patches.
Zach's face.
Yeah, Zach.
Oh, God. Yeah. Do you guys know what my password is for CabbagePatchKids.com?
Did you just make it or did you have one already?
No, I tried going to CabbagePatchKids.com and
you can't log in.
You can't log in.
Forgot your password.
Okay. Site's down. So
do you have an account that would imply that
apparently the bunny bees flying all around sprinkle magic crystal dust on the mother cabbages, and that magic causes Cabbage Patch Kids to be born in the cabbage.
What was the thing? The bunnies?
Dust. Every time another line of cocaine is laid out on a glass table and snorted by some sort of 80s executive, a new Cabbage Patch baby is born.
It's just like It's a Wonderful Life. Every time a bell rings,
a Cabbage Patch Kid gets
Zach,
thrown in the
any
grinder.
Ideas on what would happen to them if a child did not take them into their loving embrace?
I think they get torn apart by dogs. Wild dogs.
Wow. How much time do they have before they go to the dog ring?
It's basically Sparta. It's
through the street.
If they can't survive.
Is there one big beefy Cabbage Patch Kid that has survived all these things that has to face off against the dogs? And they're like, cabbage, cabbage, just chanting their name.
King will rise. I will take over this mighty patch. He is not a cabbage kid. He is a cabbage man. Should I be Cabbage King?
I'm going to say they grew up to become, if they missed the window in which they could be adopted, they'd be let out into some horrible land where they'd become these horrible cabbage creatures and would just roam the land angry and full of really bad opinions.
Eating dirt
and other children. They're cannibals, Cabbage Patch cannibals.
The answer is they would become slaves working in Lavender McDade's gold mine.
What?
Yeah, and this is what they did to children. They said, if you don't get your parents to buy these and adopt them for you, these little Cabbage Patch dolls are going to become slaves working in the gold mine.
Hold on. Who's Lavender McDade?
Lavender McDade.
Who is he in the world?
I think it's a woman.
What is it? What does Lavender look like?
We need more information about Lavender.
I want to know everything about Lavender McDade, and I now have a new name for any time I sign into a game or if
you get messages on Xbox. You monster!
Yeah, Lavender McDade.
Oh,
it's kind of like an old woman, you know.
Okay.
Ew.
Why did they do that? Why did they just let her take them?
I don't know. I think I guess
it
was just a circle of life.
That's
not
horrible.
How the circle of life works.
So, did they grow up and replace Lavender McDade? Is it like Santa Claus
it's probably
rules?
like how in Game of Thrones, the White Walkers and that old guy that lived beyond the wall, he gave them all his first sons. They had it's a deal of nature.
So does Lavender McDade bang her children?
No.
No.
Well, that's what the guy did.
Well, she was just making
those are incest babies in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you think about it, this was just a whole like the scheme that was the marketing scheme of this to like guilt children into like what's going to happen if you don't adopt these Cabbage Patch Kids.
Do you think any child felt that specific pressure?
I don't think any child read the tag.
No, I don't. I think this was all deep lore.
That's the beauty of the 80s is that you could do whatever you wanted and you didn't have to do any of it. None of it was necessary. But you had just done a line of cocaine, so you were not going to stop now. You're like, well, where do the ones that don't buy go? Lavender McDade probably took them, and then just okay, sure.
That also has the sound of a name where someone goes, "What's your name?" and you go, "Lavender McDade." Like it sounds like you made it up on the spot.
Lavender McDade.
Lavender McDade. Here's me child slaves that do what? Work in her mines. Hold on, her mines of what?
Gold.
Oh, gold. Okay, sure. Does gold have value in this world? Obviously
gold has value in every world.
Okay. I don't like any of the things we've discovered this episode. We've got Cars lore we got to deal with.
Do they have mines in the Cars world, you think? Are there certain cars?
Yeah, they got a mine.
But what if you're are you built to work in the mines? Like you're built with a purpose, right? So when you're built as one of those giant
you'd be an excavator of some kind. Yeah.
Like that.
How do they touch each other without smashing and bumping?
They always got
each other.
Oh, maybe you could tell after. Well, never mind.
How do we?
I know.
People probably. Yeah. I would bet you
scratches all over.
Say we look pretty fragile too, but we have control, and so cars can kiss.
Do they heal? Like, do they have any healing abilities?
Because lightning's
Wolverine?
In a crash.
Yeah, they go to a mechanic, don't they?
And that's it. And they pop out the dents and stuff.
Yeah,
like us.
Just like us.
It's the same.
In the mines of Cars Land.
The mines.
Do they harvest ore that is used to then birth further cars? Is there they're getting raw material to melt down? Why are you asking
Elise this?
She told me about Lavender McDade, so I assume she knows everything.
She disassociated for
Suddenly
a second
the cat in the hat doesn't seem so cursed. This seems like a perfectly beautiful world.
Should we just watch Cars?
I don't know if we're going to get the answers we seek.
We're not going to. I think we should watch Cars too.
I feel like I need to talk to someone who has written on and has had to explore these questions in a professional capacity.
No, but they don't. They don't explore those questions. That's why we still have them.
Yeah, because they're going to go, don't worry about it. It's just fun. And that is the answer. That's the real answer.
But those are the wrong people to ask.
I'm sure there's a Reddit thread that goes real deep into theories, but we need it straight from the car master's mouth.
Well, you need to just go on YouTube and search, what is the story of the Cars universe? Are they living creatures or what? And then find the video that has the lowest number of views and watch that.
Do they have souls?
Do cars have souls?
I just want to know. I'm going to start at the beginning and just go, do they have seats? If they have seats, what do they think those seats are for? That's all I want to know. Just answer that one.
We have
we haven't. Nobody knows what half of our bodies are for.
Good point. That's exactly. I agree.
Yeah, but I want to hear their answer. I don't care about what we're doing. We're birthing children out of Cabbage Patches for Lavender McDade. So we're clearly not people that should be trusted. I want to talk to the Cars people and go, what do you think that is? It's got a headrest. I don't know. You don't know what a head is, but yeah, they don't have heads, do they?
I'm sure if you ripped my body apart, there would be all sorts of goo and guts in there. That would be a perfect place for some other creature to sit.
They're vestigial.
Yeah, I guess vestigial. Do they have seatbelts? Are there seatbelts inside?
Doors, just doors. Why would you have a door? There's no reason to get in or out. So they must have doors because of some sort of old vestigial thing. Is this interesting for anybody but us?
I want to sit down in front of a group of cars and just go, hey guys, I got a list of questions. Doors, how do you feel about them? Heads, do you know what they are? Hands,
Wait,
do you know what those
like
are?
A parking lot? You want to
a parking lot full of people. Guys, I'm freaking out. Hi, I'm the one human. I'm the first human. I'd have to dress like a car so they didn't throw up at the horrors of my body.
Yeah.
Because if they saw us, they'd freak out.
You think about it too. It's like they all have their own radio, right? Which is like can be transmitted to
other cars.
So they're all connected.
They're all telepathic.
In a hive mind.
What do you mean they have their own radio?
Well, so like Mater would.
Radio, right?
We don't know if they have the radio. Is there a point where they go like, I'm going to listen to some tunes and go, and their eyes roll back at their head or whatever?
Oh, you're saying like a talk, like a radio you'd listen to.
Yeah, I mean the radio, like in the chest of the car.
Yeah,
I don't know. We don't know what's in the interior.
But I thought you meant like a CV where it's like, hey, 10-4, big buddy. So they're all basically telepathic.
No. I mean, like even if they have just a radio that can get a signal, like a music rate, like, in our cars.
Here's something.
They're still getting a signal.
In Cars Land at Disneyland, they got all that music, all that classic music. How are they making that music?
How do they play the guitar?
That's easy. AI. They use AI. They can just say, make me a song that sounds like bluegrass, and then they get it.
How do they type that?
They just say it. Voice chat.
The whole internet was invented by voice. Voice to text.
Well, there was originally, they had things like dynos, where you'd put your tires on things and you could scroll menus and click, right? They probably had a different system of navigating graphic user interface involving their tires spinning and clicking.
There has to be a Reddit that answers all this, where people have explored all this.
We are the answer.
I hope this is even 5% interesting to anyone but us.
Remember when we started this podcast like last year, and each episode would have like 8 or 10 questions?
We got through 2.
I can give you one more.
Please, we need to palate cleanse.
What is the small dot on a lowercase I called?
Lightning McQueen.
That's it.
Small dot, a little tiny dot above the line on a lowercase I. What is it called? What's the name of it?
Is it the same thing that's on the lowercase j? Or is that
That's a great question.
They have different names.
The same thing.
What is the dot on the lower?
What's the name of the question mark exclamation point?
Interrobang.
The Interrobang. That's what it is.
Wow. It sounds like a really cool club.
It's the same name of what's on the lowercase j too.
Wow.
So it's the name for the dot.
I'm going to say it's something like rigid, like an ampule. It's going to be like, because we have ampersand, and like, I feel like when you were creating text and language, it's going to be.
God was creating text.
When God created text.
The pupil. It's the pupil.
It's the pupil of the eye.
It's the pupil of the eye. NJ.
And J as well.
Like, we started with the eye one. We just use it again. It's the pupil. That's what it's called. Wow, I was right.
Is it the pupil?
No.
The iris?
It's called, any other guesses?
I was going to call it the poppity.
Oh,
I like
the poppity's cute.
Little poppity up there.
Yeah, cousin of, what was it? The woman who harvests the children for her gold.
Lavender McDade.
And Poppity McDade is the father of the farm.
Yeah, Poppity, and he calls her mother. Mother, we need to harvest these cabbages.
Yeah. What age did they get them? Do you think it's like, all right, well, it's been 6 months, time to go to the mines? Like, how much time do we have to adopt all these Cabbage Patch Kids?
Even the ones that aren't going to the mines are being handed over to essentially child parents.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine the conditions are good either way. At least Lavender might ensure that you are fed.
That's a great point.
Keep you alive. Like, she's an adult. The rest of you are going to kids. Those are your parents. They're going to toss you around.
Yeah, probably, I don't know what's worse.
The system's honestly broken.
I'll take the mines.
Yeah, take no chances with the gold mines. Is she an adult Cabbage Patch? is Lavender McDade, because as far as we know, or at least we know in the...
Yes, she was the first Cabbage Patch to not be picked.
And then she grew up.
So she grew bitter and angry, and so now she runs the mine.
That's a question too, because like the idea of like a little baby in the cabbage with leaves. Oh, but what if you didn't pick them? And they
get real rotten.
Oh,
they're just rotting there, waiting to die.
Oh, yeah. Would they just fester?
They look like in Invasion of the Body Snatchers when they're like half formed and they still got their roots and stuff on
We're
them.
getting to the bottom of some real weird childhood stuff here, and I don't like it.
The dot on the I is called a tittle.
A tittle!
Yeah.
I feel like we said some interesting, like a flippity.
Yeah.
Flippity flap, or was it flippity? Bippity
No,
flap.
it was
Floppity
poppity.
Poppity. That's pretty close.
It is derived from the Latin word titulus, meaning inscription or heading. The tittle initially appeared in Latin manuscripts.
Wait, you mean like title? Like titulus?
Is it titulus? Is that how it's pronounced?
This is probably right. Like titulus isn't that the
yeah, I guess if it had
ball?
2 T's, it would be title. Yeah. If it had 2 T's, it'd be titulus. You're right.
Yeah.
It's got to be titulus.
Yeah.
So wait, is it just called a title, or
No,
is it actually a tittle?
It's a tittle. It's spelled Tittle.
Because like when I was playing Dark Souls, there was a thing called Titanite, but I thought it was Titanite. And
I saw what you wanted to see.
I saw what I wanted to see. And then someone was like, it's Titanite, like the Titans. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I think it's tittle because it's got the 2 T's in the middle, like little.
Yeah.
But the tittle initially appeared in Latin manuscripts beginning in the 11th century as a way of individualizing the neighboring letters I and J in the thicket of handwriting.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, little tittle. Tittle tidbit.
Tittle tidbit of information.
Thank you so much to everyone.
So long since we've gotten a new letter in the alphabet.
You're right.
Do we need one?
We can make one up.
I think we have too many letters already. We don't need K's, really. There's a lot of letters that we could just probably dump.
Yeah, what's that about? Why? Get rid of the K.
We don't need it.
We don't need it. What's it doing?
We don't need it.
Just use a CH in its place.
Just a C is fine.
Probably a C.
Well,
I think there's other ways to form that sound.
And then you would replace all those soft C's with S's.
Well, you still need the C because we're getting rid of the K. So now
I know,
but I'm not
if
worried too much
if you
about
put a C in the middle without a K, I feel like I'm going to pronounce it like an S.
You definitely don't need all the alphabet in the Cars universe because, like, I think for most signs, they wouldn't need all of the letters.
They wouldn't need them.
No,
there's got to be like a library in the Cars world, right? Someone's been reading those giant books they must have. No way they could read small books.
Except you're constant. You come in with that engine.
I explained this.
Yeah.
It's all on road signs.
They only read manuals. Thank you so much for listening to and watching this show. If you want to watch the full video of episodes, you can head to patreon.com/answerforit and become a member there. We also appreciate your support. It helps us continue to make this show. If you become a member, you can get bonus episodes and extra perks and access to the live shows and much more.
An extra episode.
Extra episodes.
Yeah, extra monthly bonus episode.
Monthly bonus episode where we dive further into the Cars universe. If this was not enough for you, I know we just scratched the surface. So we've got a whole other 3 hours of Cars stuff.
It's called Spinning Our Tires, a Cars podcast.
I mean, we could always do like a special episode for the Patreon or something that's like, we just focus on one thing. We really try to deep dive into one thing.
It's hard for us to focus on one thing.
Yeah, that is true.
But it would probably meander on its own and we have to keep coming back to it.
We should ask people on Patreon if that's what they want.
Yeah.
And if like we'll threaten it. We'll essentially threaten it. If they don't support us more, then we will release the Cars universe.
This is a question for the audience, patrons or non-patrons. Was this episode unbearable for you?
I'm genuinely curious too.
I want to know.
Or were you fascinated?
Because we've talked about this. There's a podcast that I've just straight up stopped listening to because I'm like, you are way too indulgent in the amount you talk about other things.
Inside baseball, sometimes people can, yeah.
When people start talking about their own, I talk about personal stories. Like, here's a story. But when someone's just like, yeah, I went to the store and my wife did this funny thing, and then my uncle, and I'm like, I don't want to hear any of this stuff. Like, I want to make a point. And so I always worry is like,
I don't think we should be putting down other podcasts.
I didn't name anyone.
If you don't like that, then we got to do some
soul searching.
Yeah.
I'm very poignant.
This is a promise to everyone who's supporting us on Patreon and listens to this show and really enjoys this show. You'll never hear me say, my wife did the funniest thing. That's my promise.
All right.
That's my promise to all of our patrons, such as...
Remember when I roundhouse kicked that sandwich out of your hand?
Oh God, that was so funny.
It was not a sandwich.
Did we tell this story? Because I was cracking up at the idea of it, and I think this is a tangent worth telling. We're never going to end this
really
episode.
The shortest version that I could possibly tell is I had a loaf of bread. It was in a bag. I said, "Do you want some bread?" And without saying anything, Elise just roundhouse kicked it right out of my palm, sent it soaring across the room, and just walked away.
You guys live in a sitcoms no one's filming, and it's fantastic.
It's very funny.
Yeah.
Good job, Elise.
Good job,
I want to shout out our splendid daddies at the time of recording this episode. Thank you so much, Uncle Marcus, Tina Navarez, Adam R. Savage, Doomfeather, and Tiny Pine Tree. You guys are awesome. I want to shout out our piggies, B Money and Ethan Freer. And I want to give a big hello to Mike Admirer, Chili Vanilli.
Wait, we got the real thing right here.
No. Oh, battery's dead. Sorry.
Yep, you are. Yes, you are.
I also want to mention that on March 21st, Elise and I will be bringing Answer For It to San Francisco, the Swedish American Hall. Saturday, March 21st is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing the live version of this show, which is a little bit more somehow on topic.
Yeah.
It's somehow a lot more on topic than this version of the show. But it's going to be a ton of fun. We're going to have really funny guests with us. We're going to have Nick Scarpino and Andy Cortez from Kinda Funny. We're going to have Lucy James from GameSpot and the Friends Per Second podcast on there. We also have more people that we're going to announce. We love doing these live shows because we love doing stuff where we can see people in person and they can enjoy it. And we also want to make this be a thing so that way all four of us can start traveling around and doing the show.
You're gonna make me travel.
AJ hates the idea.
Make me travel.
If that isn't motivation to get a ticket to see this show, I can't explain it to you any better than that.
Can I get a +1?
You want us to pay for a second plane seat for the cat?
But not out of the Patreon or any of that. I want you out of your personal money.
Thrown in a checked bag, and I don't care if it makes it to whatever city we're headed to. So yeah, please come out and see us March 21st at the Swedish American Hall. Answer For It live. Tickets, I believe, will be in the description. You can also go to our Patreon, patreon.com/answer for it, where there'll be linked to tickets. That's it.
Someone ever try to make another Answer For It, and we'll lose the rights, and then we'll have to become the real Answer For It.
That's fun.
That's the best case scenario.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it would be.
Why would anyone want to do another one of these?
We're hitting it all, baby. We're covering all bases.
I think we'll be looked at as pioneers of the genre of Cars lore.
Forgotten pioneers.
How does the planes world work? Because there's planes as well.
Similar.
Like, do they
know each other?
I don't think planes is canon in Cars.
It has to be.
It's not.
It's a different universe.
It's a different.
Are there motorcycles?
There is a plane in one of the Cars. I voiced a plane in one of the Cars shorts.
Golf carts.
It's a cart. It's a plane that just goes cheese, and that's it. So they coexist.
Yeah, but you're talking about the movie planes.
The movie planes is non-canonical.
I don't think that's true.
So, well, we'll have more answers. Hey, come back next week and listen to our next episode of Spinning Your Tires, the Cars Universe podcast, starring Elise Willems, Zach Hanner, James Willems, and AJ Locascio, the voice of Cheese Plane from one of the cars. Cheese. Answer For It is an Airwave Media podcast.